Yo, what is going on YouTube? Onyx back on this ultimate team, and as you can see on the screen, somebody has already completed my man Brian Dawkins. This is the ridiculousness of some of these people on this game. Like this is just pure ridiculousness. Literally just came out, and if you haven't seen the sets yet, the way to get him is you basically have to have every most feared card that they just put out. There's like 10 elite players or something like that. I think it's 10. I don't remember exactly how many it is. But they're not cheap. Let's just put it that way. Like there's only, I was just looking at some of them, and some of them there's only like 4 up on the auction block. And they're like going for like 300K for some of them. So this guy spent some coins on getting these players and these collectibles, because you have to get like 10 elite players, I think, and then all of the most feared collectibles, which is, I think it's 10 of them. And you have to put any 10 gold most feared players into the set, which I'm pretty sure none of which are cheap. Like the cheapest player I seen on the elites that I looked at least was Prince of Mukamura, which the cheapest one up was like 116K, and I think he was the lowest overall elite too. And there was a lot of him up, so I'm pretty sure he's like the main one coming out of the packs. But as I said, this guy probably spent a shit ton of VC, or not VC, I'm VC, I was just playing 2K, I'm sorry, a shit ton of coins to get this Brian Dawkins. And it's kind of ridiculous that he already got this Brian Dawkins. I really want to know who it is that got it already. But let's look at his stats. He is 96 overall. He is a free safety because he is Eagles Brian Dawkins, who was a free safety with the Eagles. When he went to the Broncos, he played strong safety, yes, but the Eagles, he was a free safety. And I would know that because I'm an Eagles fan, and I avidly watched Brian Dawkins. And his stats are amazing. But once again, yes, he's better than Glover Quinn. Is he that much better than Glover Quinn? Not really, in all honesty. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Glover Quinn can catch better. Literally almost the exact same speed. I mean, Glover Quinn, they really are the exact same speed. Glover has better agility. But other than that, we're pretty similar. I mean, Brian Dawkins has 2+ play rec. He has 2+ awareness. I mean, the big difference between him and Quinn is Brian Dawkins kills. 99 hit power. 99 hit power is just stupid. Outside of his hit power, if you're looking, I mean, if you want a free safety just for coverage purposes, there's really no need in paying 2 million coins for Brian Dawkins. I mean, obviously there are going to be more Brian Dawkins up later, so you wouldn't have to pay that much for him. But, I mean, unless you're trying to run highest overall team, you really don't need Brian Dawkins, honestly. Like, just look at the comparison between him and Glover. Glover's still a little bit better in coverage, not too much better, but a little bit better, which makes sense. I mean, Brian Dawkins, he was a hitter. He was a tackler. I mean, yeah, he played good coverage, don't get me wrong, but he killed people. That was his main thing. That's what everybody knew. If you got to the secondary, you were scared because Brian was gonna lay you out. He wasn't really that good at catching, so I kind of think they juiced his catching, in all honesty. He had a lot of dropped interceptions. Like I said, I'm an Eagles fan. I know he had some brick hands at times. So 76 catching is really generous for Brian Dawkins. Just being honest. I love it though. I mean, I'm an Eagles fan. Why not juice his catching? Works for me. But 77 block shit is also nice with 80 finesse move. But like I said, he's a hitter. But he's a hitter that can also cover. Glover Quinn does wonderful for me. He also forces fumbles for me. So Brian Dawkins should really just lay people. Like, you would think Brian Dawkins should really just kill people. I don't know though, because Roy Williams at strong safety also has really high tackle and really high hit power, and I don't really hear anything good about him. I don't really see him forcing too many fumbles when I see people using them. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see. But Dawkins' stats do look good because they're really comparable to Glover, and Glover Quinn's stats are really good. Obviously, Glover Quinn is way cheaper, so if you're not trying to spend a shit ton of coins, Glover Quinn is the way to go. If you're trying to get the highest overall, obviously you need Brian Dawkins. There is nobody anywhere close to his overall at free safety. Not even remotely close. to Brian Dawkins overall, and there probably won't be another free safety close to his overall for a while. So I don't know on that end, but like I said, if you don't have the coins, I don't really see that big of a deal in upgrading. I mean, obviously you might want him for that Halloween weekend, because if he's a 96 regularly, and yeah, also the most feared players also, they're not only enraged for Halloween weekend, they're also enraged on Friday the 13th, as you can see right there. I almost forgot to say that. But yeah, whenever Friday the 13th is, whatever month it falls on, I don't know when it falls, but whenever it happens, they will also stay away. If you don't have most feared players, stay away, because you'll probably run into a bunch of super juiced teams with super juiced most feared players at some random point in time. You just got to remember Friday the 13th, people will still have juiced most feared players to throw up and rip you apart if you don't have most feared players. Yeah, he's gonna be a 99 overall, so he's obviously gonna be worth it for that weekend. But after that, he's very similar to Glover Quinn. For the weekend, though, he's probably just gonna be stupidly good, because he's already similar to Glover normally. So once he gets enraged, he's just gonna be fucking off the charts. I don't even know. But I'm just gonna leave this video just to Brian Dawkins. Too many players came out today. I'm gonna show y'all Dawkins in this video, and then I'm gonna put out some other videos about all the other most feared cards that came out, and the Football Outsider cards that came out too. So like I said, too many cards came out today. Football Outsiders came out, fucking all the most feared cards came out, and I was like, you know what? I had a feeling somebody already completed this damn set. It's kind of sad. It's literally 2 p.m. East Coast. So this shit has been out for what, like 3 hours? Already completed Brian Dawkins. Ridiculous. But yeah, that's what his stats look like. And I really want to know what his stuff's gonna look like on Halloween weekend. Like that's all I want. I want to know what it's gonna look like. Like I want to know what his stats are gonna go up to on Halloween weekend. But until then, that's gonna be it for this one. I'm Onyx, and I'm out of here.